Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are checking out a game called Dive or Die, Children of Rain. Every descent is a deadly gamble. Dive or die in the cursed abyss. Face eldritch horrors to uncover the mystery of the Black Rain. Scavenge and upgrade, recruit and sacrifice. Save your camp. The flood is coming. So this came out on the 21st of July. It's from Drop Rate Studio and publisher Dear Villagers. They were kind enough to provide me with a key to check this out today. And there is also a demo available on Steam. So as always, I will leave a link to the Steam page in the description below. You can pick this game up for its normal price is $15.99, but until the 4th of August, there is a 20% introductory kind of launch discount. So you can actually pick it up for £12.79. So what's that, $18 and $15 roughly. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. It's getting a lot of hype. Had like 100,000 wish lists and stuff like that as well. One that's been on my radar for a while. So intrigued to check this out because it kind of seems a little bit like maybe like a Dave the Diver, and maybe a like a Darkest Dungeon and stuff. It's got that kind of art style. So we're gonna check it out and see what it's like. So sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is Dive or Die, Children of the Rain.
The end times began when the sky turned black at noon. Don't let the rain touch you. Each droplet carries whispers. The whispers bring agony. And death. For 5 years, the black rain poured without end. The oceans swelled. They crawled upon the land, devouring entire continents. As the sky cleared over the last of the land, mountain tops turned islands. We witnessed it. The shape of a true god. The Rainmaker. The endless ocean swirled beneath its shadow, giving way to its bountiful domain. Its abyssal pool. If we are to survive in this ocean world, if we are to outlive the flood, we must dive.
You do have a couple of difficulties to start with that just basically apply your multiplier. We're going to just do normal. You do have an endless mode and a madman mode as well. And then there's obviously 2 more locked difficulties that you can do at a later date once you finish the game once. The Rainmaker's world is unforgiving. Death and failure are inevitable under the Black Rain. Definitely giving me like, it's Darkest Dungeon.
Figured you'd come by.
Oh,
Last
Jack.
storm tore through the camp something fierce. Took many of ours, it did. Even swept our leader with it. May the tides carry his soul. Reckon that leaves you in charge now. We're in your hands, like it or not. Food stores are dry as a bone. Folks can't keep their wits about them on empty bellies. Best we take a plunge in the pool. See if it's in a giving mood. Why not send old Saltman, eh? Poor sod's not got much left to offer.
I like the voice acting. It's good. What's your oxygen levels you'll need to breathe on your way? Oh no. This is my biggest thing. It's the amount of times I drowned in Subnautica. Okay, so the shallows. So diving the pool. Collect food, mementos, and materials to tend to your camp. Get back to the surface before you run out of oxygen. Watch your health and sanity. If reduced to 0, the survivor will die or go insane, respectively. Okay, so we're tethered. Oh, we're not tethered. Never mind. Here we go. That's now our oxygen counting down. So presumably there'll be things that will then be... you can probably upgrade yourselves to like have a better tank and all that stuff. Oh, that like nicked us there. Something sharp could cut through these vines, so we can't go that way yet. Again, probably a little bit of Metroidvania to this. So you can dash to swim faster. This is no cooldown and can be used indefinitely. Dashing increases oxygen consumption exactly as much as swimming speed. Okay. So you can dash as much as you want, but you're going to burn through your oxygen. Like blueprints. Like a shadowy body there. You can hold this. Lantern. Get some carbon. Is that a cave? Can we go in here? Oh, ow. Tentacles everywhere. We're on 98. 98. We might need a torch to go in here, to be fair. We're on 87. Okay. Light, isn't it? Okay, not much in this cave at the moment. Alright, halfway. I don't actually know. I don't know how we dash. Oh, no, yeah, it's shift, okay. Is that the shadows of them? Right, okay. Another food can. We get these blueprints as well, and then we go ow. Needle gun as well. Okay. I think that's good. Let's go back, because I'm going to forget and drown otherwise. I can see it now. I'm guessing these bits probably don't respawn, so each time you've got to push further and further. Get the upgrades and the blueprints. At least it does this, though. At least it reminds you, like, oh, 25% oxygen. Yeah, runs very well. Playing this 4K and everything on, you know, just the max settings. Diving report. So Joe Saltman came back. He collected 2 food cans, 3 iron ore, 1 lantern, blueprint, 4 pieces of carbon, and 1 needle gun. So the food's self-explanatory. The iron ore used to upgrade and build structures, as well as many crafts, and it can be blessed, whatever that means. The food does 5 nutrition each. And then carbon is found in anthracite, used to craft all sorts of items. Okay. The previous loot, and then upkeep. So our nutrition is 22. So we added 10 there. The people are fed. Okay. And then we didn't get any mementos. The morale actually dropped, but the people are stoic. Okay. And the workshop is now open. And Joe Saltman's leveled up.
Old Fossil made it back in one piece, did he? The depths know to be merciful, eh? Got fresh meat docked this morning. They'll be sitting round that bonfire we used to call the lighthouse. Pack 'em a knife and send 'em down to fetch us something worth eating from the pool, will you? While you're at it, tell 'em to search the ruined building to the east, near the surface. Word has it, there's a nice blueprint in there. Gotta pull their weight, they do. Oh, and mind they steer clear of the rain touched. Ain't no coming back from that.
Okay. This is the bit where, from the trailers and stuff, it reminded me a little bit of Darkest Dungeon, where you've got the kind of camp. You've got this little... We've got the workshop, we've got the lighthouse, which is where we can get a new survivor. They join camp every day. You can choose between their stats, upkeeps, and traits, and decide whether you want to recruit them or not. So Yvonne Solmarsh, she's frail and sensitive. Okay. Great start. But has 110 oxygen capacity. Okay. 0% chance to avoid certain negative conditions when the health is under 60 or sanity under 60. Okay. Okay. Prevent them from being replaced the next day at the cost of their daily upkeeps. Okay. I guess we're meant to recruit her. You can send survivors away on an expedition. Should they succeed, they'll return new recruits and resources. Recruits found in expeditions have higher stats and can get unique traits. But watch the success rate before you send them off, as they'll never come back from a failed expedition. Okay, so the lighthouse unmanned. So we will be able to eventually send people off to do that as well. That's good to see the progression there. I wouldn't really recruit her, but I feel like we have to. So I'm going to recruit. And then the workshop. You can craft all sorts of gear for your divers. Equipment, tools, and upgrades are crafted once and can be used on all divers without limit. Okay. Okay, so you don't need to like have like a knife or a lantern per one. You literally just craft it once. Okay. Consumables and ammunition crafted multiple times and are lost on death. Okay. So we've got enough iron ore for the knife. We also did unlock the needle gun. We don't have enough copper ore for that yet. A rucksack. Increases carry capacity by 4 kilograms. We need some algae tissue. And we do have a lantern, which I think we're going to craft that as well. So we've got the light as well. That'll be good. And then we've got the town hall. As you consult your full list of survivors, regardless of their availability, you can level them up. You can also dismiss them here as well. Got Yvonne. I mean, I guess he's frail and sensitive as well. Oh, she's got why she got 200 now? Why she got a plus 90? She's actually got good oxygen now. I thought that was only 110. So he's 50 plus, so we get a 90 bonus for some reason, I guess, then. So his oxygen's actually awful. And she's actually got a little bit more sanity, but a little bit less health. Okay. So actually, she's not that bad compared to Joe Saltman. You can rename them as well. So... Okay, 1 point would do 20. Does 25? Or does 1 kilogram? We do oxygen? I don't know. Sanity, maybe. Let's do oxygen. And we get to choose a trait. So hardworking, 10% to oxygen, health, and sanity, and carry capacity. That's quite good. Sobriety is -1 nutrition and morale upkeeps. That's quite good, actually. When manning the fishing hut, every net dredges a random resource every day on top of the usual fishing yield. So again, there's probably like the fishing hut and other buildings that you can put some of these divers in. So when they're not diving, they're doing that instead. I think sobriety. I think that should be quite a powerful one, I'd say. It means we're not as pressured, especially early game. We're not as pressured for our upkeep. So we're just 4 food a day now instead of 5. And 5 instead of 6 for the morale. Okay. Well, Joe Saltman can't be renamed, but you can rename Yvonne Solmarsh as well. Okay. Cool. And you got all these spaces for presumably where you'd build all the extra bits. You got old Jack here as well.
Made it back in one piece.
Oh yeah, I've already spoke to him there. Workshop. So yeah, nothing else we can do at the moment. So search the ruined building to the east for a blueprint. You can see here as well the effects. So as long as they're fed, satiated, or nurtured, you start to get bonuses and buffs. Fed just is a normal one. If you reach 0, then you start going hungry and you start losing health every day. So you don't just die immediately, but you start losing health. And then your stoic, your morale is your sanity. So again, the better that is, the more buffs you get, or the replenishment, I guess, and then it reduces it other than that. So we can equip divers, launch divers into the abyssal pool. Survivors may occasionally be unable to dive depending on their current occupation and conditions. So, yeah, we've got the one tool there as well. And then we've got the lantern already equipped. It looks like you will be able to change the diving suits and stuff like that. And like I said, the oxygen tank is what gives the 90 oxygen. So we will be able to get better oxygen tanks and things like that as well. But let's take Yvonne. Let's send Yvonne Solmarsh. Send her straight down. Do that. Oh, it's moved. What was that? Right, so we're still on the tether at the moment. How much can I pull that? Oh, no, okay. Not much. So F is our lantern. So it's not like it's randomly generated. We should be able to, like, open this now. Left click. We can now slash. We've got a map. I don't know if we can... Something there? No, just a guy trapped there. I'm really glad I brought the lantern now. Danger. Killer algae can be cut down. Okay. Oh, that's where you get the algae tissue. Okay, that's cool. We need that for a craft. Oh, okay. Oh, it's hard trying to, like, not get hit by that, though. There's some copper ore. I keep pressing F to, Oh, okay. They come back? I think. Got some more copper, though. Okay. Gotta remember, we gotta come back this way. Oh, she doesn't have as much health either, but this is the... I think this is the bit he was talking about. Journal entry. June 17th, year 1, raining era. The rain won't stop. Each droplet dense and black at this unending starless night. There's the memento. Okay. Let's say, behold the day. What was that? Darkness there. Oh no, we're full. Oh right, okay. Okay. Oh, let's try and find that blueprint, I guess. We're just full on everything. Oh. I don't think we need as much algae, right? I don't know what the grey... I think it's whatever's in there. Alright. I don't think we've been successful. We're gonna head back because I'm worried we're gonna... Yeah. worried we're not going to make it. Out. 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 She needs to rest and recover. It would be good to get some food at least. And drop some of the algae. But yeah, you fill up quite quickly. I wasn't really paying attention to my kilograms. But yeah, 25% now. I think we can have a little floor down here. There we go, another journal entry. June 29th, year 1, raining era. Don't let the rain touch you. Each drop carries a litany of whispers and the thirst. But it does seem like that stuff does come back, actually. You got like new rocks and things like that, so it seems like the abyss continues to pay. I've gone to prioritize the food. Planks and things like that we can come back and do. Quite like this so far. I'm not someone who really played much of Dave the Diver. It's one of those that didn't really click with me that much when I tried it. I like the style and like I said, I'm on a bit of a Lovecraftian like a new little favorite genre of mine recently. Yeah, the aesthetic and the atmosphere of this is pretty cool. So we got the map, which I think we need the library to use. We've got the copper ore, some algae tissue, planks, and then the journal entries. Do these count as mementos? This one gives like that 5 morale is offset against that, which is good. The days until the flood, 39. So we're timed on this as well. We've got like a certain amount of days. So we looted 10, we spent 4. So we're satiated, we've got that bonus now. Whereas this one stayed the same, we got enough to keep our stuff going, basically. New recipes are available in the workshop. And Yvonne got a level up.
Feel it, do you? The Rainmaker's gaze. Watching, drifting ever nearer, slow as the tide. Just a few weeks now till the Maker drowns us in his reckoning. Time we proved our faith. Seek out his idols and lay him at the altar. The first one lies in a ruined building claimed by the depths.
That's what we were swimming near. I think when the screen was going black and white, that's what we were near.
Make proper offerings to the altar, and perhaps his blessing will keep the flood at bay.
Okay, so you can find things to extend it. So when a countdown reaches 0, the Rainmaker will flood all land, ending your run. Diving and using the past day button causes 1 day to pass, nothing else does. The altar lets you perform offerings to amass worship and delay the countdown. Repair damaged structures to unlock them. Start with the altar and the infirmary. Once that's done, you'll be able to repair the fishing hut, the library, and the memorial. Okay. So the altar, where is that one? Got the infirmary, the lighthouse, town hall, diving deck. There's the altar. Oh, we need some iron, so we can't do that one. We can't do that one either. We need a lot of algae tissue and stuff as well. So we've got a few objectives on the left here. So find the 8 Eldritch idols. Rebuild the altar in the infirmary and search for that blueprint as well. And we got anxiolytics, restores 15 sanity points. And rain panacea, restores 25 health. That's where you need like blessed algae. So I guess the altar lets you bless some of the items that you can then use for crafts. I think see, ammo is consumable, but I think, how many do you get? You get 3 darts for that. I mean, let's build the rucksack because I am a loot goblin. And then we need to keep an eye out for some iron ore. And quite a bit of algae, to be fair. So Margaret Sweetwater should have 180 as her thing. She has 7 kilogram carry weight, though. She's got a bit of health, but she's not as... only 20 sanity. And she's quite... she's only 2 and 2. Don't know whether it's worth passing on her. We need... I think for now we maintain our upkeeps. I think. Let's upgrade Yvonne. So I think her health... So she's got 9 now with the backpack, because it was... Yeah, 5 plus 4. I mean... I think health would be a nice one for her. Doubles her health, basically. And we also get to choose the same traits. So hardworking, sobriety, or blessed netter. The 10% would just mean she's got 44 health, 44 sanity, 220 oxygen, and 9.9 kilograms. It's kind of like a free kilogram upgrade. And a free oxygen upgrade. But I think longer term, the sobriety is quite a nice one. She leveled up again? She got 2 levels. So, I will do health again, just because I keep getting nicked by those little algae plant things. Okay, so now on level 2, you get a load more. Okay, there's loads. Right. Okay, so you've got your diving skills. So swimming, martial arts, gun handling, apnea. So that's your oxygen consumption. Geology, which gives you a chance to duplicate. Biology, scavenging. So you can actually duplicate collected food and mementos. That's pretty cool. And raw strength, which is carry capacity. Then got structure manning skills. So again, you might not have all of this. We can't do any of this yet, but you need to build the building first. But manning the library, the workshop, the diving deck, the lighthouse, the memorial, the town hall, the dark arts, manning the infirmary, manning a structure up to 50%. Also, you get increased. So the more you don't dive, the more XP you get there. And then fishing as well. Rare items can be fished. And then other skills that benefit the survivor at the camp. So you take less damage, less sanity decrease. People to prevent crimes in the camp. Shelter during a black rain event. And it's 5% expedition success rate. So you've got loads of different things you can go for with this. I think I might go scavenging. So it is interesting that you only get one of those free at the beginning. The better nets, the sobriety. You don't get to choose the other 2, or at least not yet. We'll go scavenging 1. I guess maybe we take Joe Saltman this time. We don't have to. He can carry a little bit more. He's not got as good oxygen. Or health. Don't have to fight every creature, especially not with a mere knife. That's good to know. I'm guessing things will get more dangerous the longer it goes as well. Okay. Right. I wonder if it's RNG or if it's like on the 3rd dive that memento's always there. That's what I'm not sure about. It does seem like stuff moves around. Got some food. Need the iron ore. .2 already. I don't want to have a little pause so that when you do the first hit, and then you can hit them again for the rest of them. There we go. You don't always get the algae as well. It's not like a guaranteed drop. I have a memento. Can of food. Yeah, the whispers. I feel like the whispers are leading me here. Offer a sacrifice. Offer your life. The survivor will die, but will bless this area and its resources plus 1 day before the flood. But blessed areas are more dangerous. Poof. Okay, so you can literally just hire someone to send them down here to... You make the area more bountiful, but it's more dangerous. Rain rot, whatever that is. Conscious of time. Well, I say time. It kind of is time. Oxygen level. I'm kind of not pressing shift because I'm just worried of spending it all. July 12th, year 1, raining era. The rain-touched remain unresponsive for a few days. Agony is soon to follow. Water. 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 No amount of drinking can quench the thirst. Getting worrying now. How did I get back? There we go. This was the way. I was panicking then for a sec. There's some algae there. Should be fine. Little hit there, but last little bit of algae just to go back with almost full bags. I'm guessing it's probably not going to be optional. You're probably going to have to use those sacrifices at those altars. We know where it is at least, so we can come back if we need to. So we got 2 mementos, which was good. We got some carbon, some algae, free food cans. We got the loads of iron ore. The backpack really came in handy. We got rain rot. What's that? Blackened tissue that's absorbed high quantities of black rain. Should no longer be dangerous, but don't stare for too long. Used in all sorts of crafts. I've got the journal entry as well. Okay. 38 days. So, nutrition is 40. That's good. And morale's gone up as well. Nothing happened today. And he's leveled up. Every structure in your camp can be manned by a survivor to unlock new functionality. Certain survivor skills and conditions will unlock even more perks when manning specific structures. And it shows you green actually when you've got the stuff to build it, which is cool. So if we get to 50, we get 30%. And then, yeah, that's all good on there as well. So I think sanity-wise, they're both doing all right. And they're healing because we've got the food, so that's good. Let's level up Joe Saltman. Do we put his oxygen up? He's quite limited by that, isn't he? And then do we give him... Depends, isn't it? Because you have people who just... You might have someone who's just not a diver. I think he's decent because of his carry capacity, though. So I think... Knife attacks have a longer range and wider arc. Yeah, I think... Maybe do apnea. Not too sure on those ones. Right, so I think lighthouse-wise, we got 3 to Quagmire. 30, 30, and 100. 6 kilograms. Would only cost 2 each. She's tenacious. She's got one. So carrying capacity can be exceeded by up to 20% at the cost of 50% swimming speed. That's quite handy. Looks like you can actually upgrade the lighthouse as well. So by manning it, it unlocks expeditions. We find an additional survivor. Expeditions find an additional survivor and resource. Okay. We can recruit. We can't afford the infirmary, but we can afford the altar. Choose which Eldritch idol is currently active initially. Only one can be active at once. Perform different kinds of offerings to amass worship and delay the flood. So you pick new outcomes for certain events. Okay. So we haven't found any of these idols yet. So manning a survivor here has no upkeep. Is that right? So if I was to... So you can't man... The Frida Quagmire can't man that yet? Is that the case for everyone? And you've got to be level 2 or above, I guess? Who are we going to take? We're going to take... We'll take Yvonne. I guess you could say we could man Drew Saltman here. Okay, so you can reassign manning survivors, but changing a survivor's activity more than once a day will fatigue them. Recently changed assignments, changing again will cause fatigue for this day and the next. Survivor provides no benefits when manning a structure. Cannot die. Okay, so you can only pretty much do it that once. Okay. Oh, okay. So we don't have idols, but you can make an offering, and you can say, like, sacrifice someone. 15% per level of worship. Or you can sacrifice 10 of these and get 25% worship, for instance. I'm not too fussed by that. Unlocks offerings. Also, fitness, sanity. That must be a trait. Okay. I think it just shows you all the skill. Yeah, because you got the manning skill inactive as well. Fitness, sanity, then. Okay. So he is still going to cost us. And we can basically do an offering. Okay. That's fine. Haven't really found anything new, really. Just need to get some algae tissue. And some more planks. Let's dive again. Let's go back down. I quite like this. I think this is pretty cool. So obviously you can't do that. We could do Frida. I think it might be worth doing Frida. Just so that she'll get some XP. So I like this, that you don't have to worry about doing the rucksacks and the knives. And like, you just... It makes sense because only one person's going down. So I guess you just build it once and then they equip that. Right. Shallows. Down we go again. I think it's nice as well. It obviously has music, has sound effects and stuff, but it's all used very sparingly. It's not overburdening. They've done a good job with this. I like the art style as well. Kind of drawn aesthetic. And a lantern on. So all we know is the blueprint east, but I think we've got that. That's where our oh, we got a plank from that one. I think this is where our idol is, isn't it? That noise we heard. Do we have any algae? We don't. We do need to get some, ideally, if we can. We can build the infirmary. Get some food. Right, let's go in here. Be efficient with this now. Oh, there's another memento. Don't know if that's like a spawn for it. Another one. Yeah, it's doing it again. It's doing it again. Definitely. Oxygen tank Mark II. Oh. That does not exist? Oh. What? What is this? Like a story? Is this her history? Getting married, honeymoon, pregnant with a child now? Oh no. Oh. Is that him leaving? Oh. What's she done? What's she? She's murdered the baby. This is fucking dark. But that's the idol. There we go. So that was that sound. Alright. Yeah, we are at the bottom there. That's cool. Okay. Excellent. Very happy with that. And we've got our algae as well. Another memento. I don't want to keep a high supply of mementos and food, really, so that we can have those opportunities to heal. There's another blueprint. Hydrodynamic fins. That probably allows us to swim a bit quicker. Oh, she's overweight now. Oh, she's so slow. Oh, so slow. This is her perk in action. It's quite the nerf. So it's not like a sliding scale. The second you're slightly over it, it's a 50% drop in weight, which is crawling speed there. Let's get back up. Right. Oh. Not too bothered about getting hit a little bit here and there because we've got enough food that we actually automatically heal on our way back, which is quite nice. Not break from the sides. That's what opens the shortcuts, basically. Which is what we did in that building. It opens a shortcut, so you don't have to swim around all the time in future. I think this was a successful dive. Quite nice, because you've got to make those decisions on the fly of like, okay, what's important? What do I need? Probably going in with a clear idea of what you want to be achieving for that dive. So that you're not wasting time.
Beauty. Beauty to behold. Oh, maker of rain. Never have you witnessed faith like this. More. Aye, we need more. Dive far to the east. Through wrecks. Then through toxic wasteland. Then through a house of slaughter. Oh, and keep a listen for the rain serpent.
The rain who?
Coming low. Feed it a good old treat. And it might ferry you off yonder.
Okay. So like a fast travel system then. Breeder Quagmire came back. She got a good haul as well, to be fair, with the 2 blueprints too. Good first dive from her. Still clear sky. So we have... There we go, we are nurtured. We've got the 50 food, which is really good. And satisfied with the morale. So that's really good as well. So basically... Oh, Joe Saltman no longer has the new occupation condition. That's all good. He gets a little bit of XP for manning the altar. and we gain sanity, and we are fully healing basically all the time. So we're in a strong position at the moment. Let's level up Frida. So her Tenacious is nice if you're right near the exit and you're about to go home. It's not good if you're like where we were and you're going to swim back at 50% swimming speed. Yeah. Don't know what I expected really, but I think she is a solid diver though. So I think it's got to be oxygen, hasn't it? Really? Did we do sobriety with her, or did we do hardworking? Now that I know you can't pick the other two. What's she cost currently? 2 each, isn't she? To take it down to 1 a day. Basically, I'd make everyone really... I mean, she'd be super cheap. She's already quite cheap, to be fair. I would say I'm happy with 2 and 2. So I might go for hardworking. Just gives her a nice little boost across the board of some stuff there. She's now got a times 1.1 multiplier. Leveled up again. Oh. She got... Wait. 20% worship gauge when sacrificed at the altar. Well, that's not good, is it? I mean, it's not good for her. It's good for us. If we decide to sacrifice her, we'll get an extra 20% on top of whatever you get for her. I don't really know if I want to sacrifice anyone. I'm guessing the game's going to make it so that I don't really have a choice but we'll see. Yeah, she's not really... I don't see her as being someone who's manning stuff. But where is it? Where is that? What's that skill? Not there, is it? The fitness, sanity. Yeah, it's not there yet, so there must be another skill that you get at higher levels, maybe. So, could do apnea as well. We'll just carry capacity, an extra 10%. Dashing into enemies while above 50% damages them. Gun handling. Not too sure really. My thing at the moment is to just go for oxygen, but I'm kind of thinking maybe just an extra 10%. So just carry more. She's gonna be my mule. She's got times 1.1 and another times 1.1. Interesting that it doesn't do it as 1.2. But I guess it's because it's tracking each one separately. Right. So he's manning the altar. So we can remove him now with no, like, issues, basically. We've got our idol here. So pacify, 120-second cooldown. Causes small enemies in an area around you to become pacified for 15 seconds. The idol of betrayal. So we can just have that on. Is that an ability we use, or is it just a passive? And we can build the infirmary. So commit survivors to the infirmary to heal them. They'll be unavailable for the treatment's duration. And then manning the infirmary with a survivor possessing the medicine skill will unlock new treatment options. Yeah, again, you've got fitness, health. You see that thing there as well. Strong manning a survivor cannot go missing. There must be like another skill or something that you can have there. You can upgrade to get more beds, but probably won't need it for the time being. Fishing hut is now available, as is memorial, and the library. We need more algae. Can map the abyssal pool, and there's a bestiary, known resources, and journal pages. Fishing hut, passively fish for treasure, improves morale, food, and rare items. So you could just man someone on this at all times, basically, just to be earning stuff. We do want to build that. We're gonna need a lot of... We've got the rain rot already, so we just need algae. Algae. And we need another rain rot. We do need another rain rot. Burn items attribute to the dead to obtain experience and perks. Cool. We don't have any dead survivors right now, so I'm going to hold on to that. Right. So Watson Moore, he's got a negative trait. So he's 30, 20, and 110 with 6 kilograms. Not too bad. He's got a little bit of a funky thing on his face going on. He's got 100% XP when manning the lighthouse. He's got passion cartography. But he's got 50% chance to consume double the morale upkeep. But to be fair, we could level him up and remove that down to 1, which means it'd be as high as 2. For 100%, he could just man the lighthouse, couldn't he? He doesn't need to be a... We could build him into that with manning skill for hosting. Yeah, I think we take him. I think we take him. And we can't... I think you can't put him... I don't know if it's level-based or if you just can't man him when you get him, but I think we're going to dive with him anyway and level him up. So... yeah, that's going to be fine. Let's go back down again. I'm enjoying this. I think it's really, really freaking cool. Let's... don't need anyone manned in the infirmary. Can man the town hall. What'd you get? Maximum morale and nutrition becomes 75 from 50. Oh, so you can actually increase the maximum for it. Again, fitness health does something there. I'm not sure how you get these middle ones though. Oh, unlock structure upgrades. So right, we can have 8 in total, but this will allow us to go up to 12, right? Okay. Well, let's do diving deck. What's some more? I do kind of want to see what the level 4 and level 5 does, but at the moment, I think it's quite... The initial 2 levels you get is quite a nice upgrade. So... well, we're going to take Watson down for a dive. The Rain Serpent is a mysterious creature that can teleport you to previously inaccessible areas. Serpent will only offer its services in exchange for serpent treats. Listen for the humming to find it. As you uncover new idols, the Rain Serpent will appear in new places. Activate Eldritch idols. Active Eldritch idols unlock occult powers for your divers, but use them wisely. Okay, so use X to pacify. It's a bit like in Dredge, where you can use the ability. Oh, that's the humming. I don't think we have serpent treats. Here he is, though. Hello. Hello, buddy. I don't have that, though. He demands a treat. Because he's a good boy. That's why. You can press Z to swap the interaction. Oh, there's an enemy down there. Is that an enemy? That looks like something I'm probably meant to... oh. Is he leading me somewhere, or is he just too fast for me to catch? Probably shoot him, don't I? To be fair. He looks like he's like a little loot monster or something. You know, he's got stuff in him, but... I don't know, really. Even if he is leading me somewhere, it's like, do I have enough oxygen? Yeah, it looks like he's just moving away from me, to be fair. Pressure threshold has crossed. Okay, so there is a depth module as well, 50 meters. So, it doesn't hurt you, but just uses more oxygen. Hear the whispers. This is where that altar is for the sacrifice, isn't it? We don't want to do that. Watson's going to be our lighthouse man. If Watson doesn't die. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck that. Alright. Anyway. This has not been a good one. Ow. We get some algae at least. Oh. Okay, so that was a weird frickin' creature, wasn't it? How about that? The little humming sea serpent. Yeah, no. Okay. Not the greatest one, but maybe that's what the needle gun would be good for. You could shoot the creature like a piñata. Lots more came back. I mean, to be fair, he brought back the mementos and food, so can't really complain with that. And he got the carbon, algae, and the iron ore. Okay, so I think it just stays capped, actually. It doesn't build above that. So I thought you might not get any extra bonuses, but actually, if you're stuck at 50, you don't actually get... It doesn't go above, it seems. Oh, we didn't even get enough to level up. Shit. So if you're unwilling or unable to dive, you can pass the day to skip. This should only be used as a last resort. I've gathered any resources. Yeah. Okay. Lighthouse. Change. Oh, you do need to be level 2 or above, I think. So Delia Sparrowcliff. Gonna cost 3 a day. But she's strong. Got strong. Okay. 25% chance to avoid certain negative conditions and events. And an extra expedition success rate. She could be a good expedition one. Let's recruit her as well. Yeah, a little bit sad that you can't go above the 50. I mean, you can, but you have to have someone manned there. But I thought it was like you'd be able to still do that regardless. But yeah, I think fishing hut. As you passively catch fish or treasure every day. Fish grants nutrition, treasure grants morale. So either manning the hut fishes automatically, and upgrading the structure unlocks more fishing slots. And sometimes you'll find you'll fish a rare catch, granting bonuses beyond nutrition and morale. I mean, we could put Yvonne in there for now. I was going to say 2 fish or 2 treasure. We'll do 2 treasure then. Okay. That's fine. And we need some more algae. And the rain rock. Really gutted actually I didn't get enough XP, but to be fair I didn't really grab... I guess you get XP for picking different stuff up as well. Don't want a pass day. Like I said, that would hurt me if I needed to do that. Let's do craft upgrades. Also, the town hall has to be manned so that you can then upgrade other structures. Right, and then you've got upgrades here, which needs to have someone manned. This allows you to increase the oxygen tank capacity. And 10% swimming speed. How bizarre. Is it a scroll? What? Oh, he is there. Oh, it's... Okay. It just shows the top 2. So we can just put Watson there, can't we? And then we can send Delia Sparrowcliff onto an expedition. And this is where we are. So we've got Wood Island. You got to explore it 3 times. And there's resources there. 75% chance. Will take 2 days. Oh, God. I guess so. Let's see. They'll be back in 2 days. And then... yeah, Frida's going to be our diver. Everyone else is working. Is she dead? No. Right. Let's dive. Let's do it. Watson should get enough XP from the lighthouse that he'll level up as well. Right. Quite the oxygen now. Well, it comes back quite quick, actually. This is me just trying out a greed tactic. She can hold so much anyway, so I don't even know if that would be... What's that thing again? Oh my god. There we go. We killed it. Pacified it to do so. August 3rd, year 1, raining era. Thirst, change, violence. Stay away from the rain touched. It will claw at your flesh or their own in search of water. There we go. Boonfish restored some oxygen. Oh! Also, it's a... There we go. So that's what it does. So it is kind of like a little bit of a loot fish, but... I fancy going this way, to be fair. We got a cooldown on our pacify, though. Those things take a few knife hits, to be fair. September 12th. They're gone. A few can be seen floating face down in the nearby pond. The others have disappeared. The mangled corpses of their victims remain as proof of their passage. I mean, they've built a very cool little game here. We've got a rebreather. That helps cycle the oxygen, doesn't it? Or something like that. I remember in Subnautica that lets you go down deeper or for longer or something, doesn't it? Be a nice one. Oh, okay. Too deep. Okay. Okay. You can still go down there, but just takes more oxygen. We need some of the algae, so I'm happy with that. I'm wondering if we can craft the serpent treat. It looks like it's got algae and it's wrapped around something, right? But I'm not sure what that would be. He's a little humming. Okay. Yeah, not too eager for food because we've got a lot of that. Eventually you might be able to have fishing help cover your food at least. Oh, there's another enemy there. A pacifier's back. We risk that? Yeah, he gives you rain rot. There we go. Worth doing. What's this? There's another shortcut, but we can't open it. It's like a snail thing, isn't it? But we can't do anything about that. Alright, 50 cent. That's not too bad. 8.5. Okay. Oh my god. Fucking sprint, 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 sprint. Oh, there was one in here last time, there wasn't there? Another rain rot. I don't know how far they chase you. There's that shortcut though. There we go. I wanted to unlock that. That's good. There we go. This brings us back to yeah, the little cave with the knife bit. So we'll be able to like skip the little tunnel with all the red algae things if we want to as well. Yeah. Okay, we still got a little bit of... I don't know if there's more algae here. Is there anything along the top that I missed? Going for the greed. At least there's no base inventory, which is good. Like, you know, cap on that. Seems like you can have as much as you want. And these are all my items I've tactically left here, which are still here. There we go. Because I was like, we can go overweight, which we have done. And it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Sweet. I wonder if she gets more XP. It doesn't break it down, but I wonder if it's obviously based on like the items you pick up. But it's also based on like getting kills and things. We'll see how much XP she got. So she collected a lot. And we got the blueprint as well. Black rain. Okay. So this is the first weather effect. So, gone down 1 in food. And upkeep is high. It's because he keeps doubling, I think, isn't it? Does it show? Doesn't do a breakdown of it. It would be cool to see that, like it tell you, like, the divers that cost you X upkeep. Like, what they are, but... So, Yvonne and Watson don't have the new occupation, so they can be moved. That's fine. And she got the Rusty Bauble, which does 3 morale, and a Geode, which does 5 morale plus 2 carbon. Lovely. Okay, that's pretty good. Got 453. He got leveled up as well. He's almost leveled up. She got a little bit there as well. Okay. It rained today. Thankfully, our people were duly sheltered and no one was touched. You can say, let's celebrate. So we can give 10 morale for 5 food, basically. Numerous rain touched will roam the pool today. Oh. Oh, either way, numerous rain touch. So lots of enemies will be there, to be fair. Okay. When we dive today. So you could skip the dive if you wanted to, but I don't think we're ever going to skip a dive, really. Let's, I don't really need to. This is trading 5 food for 4 mementos because it won't go above, but like 4 morale. So I'm just going to say praise be for this one. Okay, so Joe Saltman shared their ration with the entire camp. With what little we have to eat, the kind of altruism is enough to leave you speechless. We thought dessert was a thing of old. So we lost 10 health. Other present survivors gained grateful. That's nice. He'll heal up that with that 10 health as well because we've got it all good there. What's the grateful? Oh, they got it for 1 day. Oh, no morale or nutrition upkeep. She didn't get that. Oh, because she was diving. So Watson and Yvonne both don't cost us any upkeep today, which is good. All right, so let's level him up. He has that edgy, doesn't he? So I think I don't really know what matters for him now, really. Maybe just whack on health. And I think sobriety does need to be what he has, because it mitigates his edgy from potentially 4 to 2. And then Frida, we'll level her up. She's good, she is. I like her. She's nice and efficient. I think probably whack some... Oh, we get 2 points now. We just whack both of those up. I think that makes her a bit more hardy. No perk though. So you get a second skill point, but you don't get a perk. Or a trait, or whatever it's called. Okay. Okay. Right. So. With Hailstone. 40, 20. Nothing spectacular. It could be something where you put him... Or maybe, actually... Put him in the workshop. And then we can upgrade. And okay, this one's an advanced one for some reason. So what are these? So these are the serpent treats. You can use rain rot for that. Or insectoid blood. Or poison spore. We might need to do a gun as well. And it'll take you to a new location. Craft one of them. 2 treats. I might craft that. I craft 6 of them as well. Right. Oxygen tank, I think, is going to be a worthwhile upgrade. And then technically you could remove him. Obviously he would get the fatigue. So we'll just leave him in there for now. That'll be fine. Planks and aluminium. Okay. Why can't he do... Oh, we need silicon. Okay. And there's the rebreather. So upgrades pressure regulation, letting the dive across the 50-meter depth threshold without increasing oxygen consumption rate, but we need silicon for that. So we could craft it. We've got everything else, but we need to find some silicon. Okay. You can actually just move around everything here as well. I mean, we could build the library. So it lets you consult past findings and encounters such as journal pages, creatures, or resources, and it contains a map of the abyssal pool, which unveils as you explore during your dives. Okay. This should be quite nice. So we've got all our journals here. And you've got quite a few more to do. We've got killer algae. Cut them down with a knife. And the rain touched. So this is what there's going to be more of these. Highly aggressive, actively seek to harm and drown living humans. Fighting them with a knife is ill-advised, yeah. But we do have our little idle perk at least, which is good. And the boonfish. Easily scared, but can bestow powerful blessings upon you. Quite a few different enemies then, from the looks of it. And quite a few more resources that we haven't even come across yet. These are all just... we only found a few. So... and you can actually put markers down. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we start there. And we've gone down here. And down, down, down. And then this is where it was too deep. And we didn't get further down. And this is the little bit. This is where we just came up and opened earlier. That little shortcut. And so we don't have a map. We only have a map of the shadows. We don't have a map of these other areas. You can see... there's quite a few different areas to get to be fair. It's quite large. Not super useful for us at the moment. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm just going to put a marker down. I'm curious if it shows when we're diving. I just want to see if it shows while we dive. Yeah, basically, we've still got 35 days to find 7 more idols. We're fine. We can... be a bit braver, I think, and push. We need to find some planks as well. So, Frida, no rest. I quite like that you don't have to give them a rest. I did think at first you might have to, like, they can't dive every day, but I kind of like that they can, which is cool. It is going to be a bit more dangerous. You can see here as well, you've got serrated darts, corrosive darts, foam darts, tranquilizing darts, and a rain dart. So loads of different darts you'll be able to make. And I guess try and see if we can find some silicon. But, oh yeah, perform your daily offerings. I'm forgetting to do that, to be fair. Probably where our extra food and stuff can go, isn't it? Show me. Okay, he's taking me somewhere. This is dangerous, though. I have to find my way out, don't I? Why did I pick today of all places? When there's going to be more enemies around. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I see where we are. Yeah. We're on the top left. You can't open the map or see the map or anything like that. This is where we were before. We still don't have the rebreather, so we can't really do anything down here. So it just takes you to a blueprint, I'm guessing. Little area you haven't been, where you've been locked off. Annoyingly, there's that enemy there, though. This is how you'd use the needle gun. Don't know how good that is at range. Okay. We've got plenty of iron, though, to make the darts, to be fair. So, I guess we'll see. We'll test how effective it is. Oh. Gotta remember to have the knife equipped. Got Q and E, switches between them. Yeah, I think it's really good, though. Tempted to come back and keep it going with this run. So if you'd like to see more, do let me know. Okay, it took 4. Took 4 of those. Probably should have done a passive on that one first, because then it could have recharged a little bit, but I kind of just wanted to test how many darts it would take. Now we know. Oh, that's a different one. Oh no. There we go. Oh, restore some health. That was a health one. Okay. Oh shit, we've ran out. Oh my god, is that tempting fate there? Oh, okay. Really worried about this. One of those, though, that with each run you do feel stronger. So it's got really good progression. I think that's the bit that's really like grabbing me with this, as well as it's like, yep, we can do this. There's another boon one as well. It's a different one. Yeah, we kind of in down here again. This is where the pressure's low. We need the rebreather. $50 seconds. Really? I don't know if that is an idol in there, or if it is just a sacrificial altar. Let me have a look. I do like this pacify idol that we've got on there at the moment. We've got enough oxygen, we can have a look. Get some planks as well, which we need. Yeah, it's just for that, isn't it? Which... yeah, we're not sacrificing her for one day. Frida's like our diving MVP. Seems quite harsh. But I guess you could recruit someone and then just go down, send them down, and then just sacrifice. What I don't get is, do you lose the items on you? Like the gun, the backpack, that kind of stuff. Do you have to craft that again? Because does that somehow come back? Too sure. Almost full. We do have our pacify again. It's back. Very slow. Let's see if there's any more stuff we could pick up. Have a plank would be nice. Quite slow though now. Seconds though, isn't it? It won't take us that long. And grab that and go straight out. We're not really making progress in finding the idols, which is the only thing. But this one was always just going to be a grab resources day, just because there's so many more enemies at the moment. Yeah, I think probably where we're going to leave it for this one. Oh, capacity's reached now. But I think it's fantastic. I think it's a really fun little management game on one side of things. Very like I said, Darkest Dungeon-esque in a way, with Dave the Diver and then its own little Lovecraftian stuff all mixed in. Pretty cool. Food and stuff like that. Loads of algae now as well. And it's a red moon, whatever that is. Those are all fine. That's all fine as well. So Watson took an extra memento from the reserve. Of course he did. Greedy bastard. These two are no longer grateful. And Cliff Helston is now just normal. Unnatural sculpture. So it induces joy and hunger. So you get... I think we can hold that for now. We can hold both of those for now. We don't need to pull the stuff out of there. We've got 3 level ups as well. And she came back from her expedition and she rescued Nadine Fogg. Pretty good. She's short-sighted but has iron lungs and survived. Let's have a look at her. And she found some food and some planks as well. And leveled up herself. Got a few leveled ups. Right. So red moon. As the sun goes down, a bright red moon rises. An ill omen shining macabre light on all the blood these waters have drunk across the years. We cannot ignore a blood moon. The abyssal pool will be bloody next dive. You take double damage, but killing enough enemies will grant you a blessing. So you can make offering. We don't have any worship though, which is annoying. And then just make her have mercy on us. Okay. And this is great, but it's not actually doing anything because we're capped, which is really annoying. I think we spend 10. Oh, you only get to do 1 offering as well a day. Okay. Well, now we know. Build the memorial. Burn items as tribute. But that's all good. And then, so all the structures are now repaired. I'm just got an achievement for that. And then, oh, Nadine Fogg, you still have to recruit her. So you do have the option. So dashing doesn't cost extra oxygen. That's pretty cool. She's a 2-star as well. Can roll traits that are inaccessible at lower tiers. Grants 1 nutrition per collected organic material as well. So I guess bringing like the algae stuff and things gives you 1 nutrition. Vision circle is significantly reduced, so she's like blind as a bat. I think so. And then Arnie Seafallow. He has passion for caretaking for the memorial, okay. But becomes fatigued immediately when changing occupations, okay. That's not too much of a downside, to be fair. We'll recruit him. I don't know if we need someone on the memorial. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have anyone dead yet, have we? But change for perks and experience. So I think we put him on something else for now. He becomes fatigued immediately. But I mean, we could just pop him on there for now. Oh, he'll be fatigued anyway, isn't he? Yeah, okay. That first one, he's always fatigued. Yeah, that's fine. We'll pop him on there. He's fatigued, but that's that. And then Frida, we'll level her up. So she has 1 point this level. Oxygen again? So at the moment, don't know how much those creatures hit you for, you know what I mean? So we now get a new trait. So Unbreakable Will. First time the survivor dies, they get back to the surface with 1 health and lose all resources instead. That's pretty cool. Expeditions they lead yield double the resources and higher tier survivors. That's only good. That would be good for the expedition one. Man in the Lighthouse, new recruits cannot have negative traits. All damage dealt is doubled. And you just get extra experience from... Oh, so it's, for me, it's... for Frida, it's Unbreakable Will or Slayer. Only once, though. Only once. Whereas Slayer just means she'll always have double damage. I think we're going to go Slayer. Might live to regret that. We'll see. Delia Sparrowcliff. So, I think we'll give her health. Like I said, she's more of a... Man in the fishing hut. Each net dredges a random resource every day on top. Okay, that just makes her a better fishing person. Right. We'll do sobriety for that one. That's fine. We'll send her off on another one as well. Drew Saltman. He's leveled up finally. Oh, he's got his double as well. Okay. Pop that there. So level 4 is always a 2 skill level. Watson Moore. He... Bump his sanity up. And then he can have the bookkeeping. No. That's infirm. Is there not one for the lighthouse? Oh, navigation, yeah. 5% expedition success rate. Is his job. Makes sense. And we could go down with Nadine. Expedition. I think we send Delia off again. We send her back to Wood Island. 90% chance success rate this time as well. So that's all good. How's that calculated? Just, we get an extra 5%. It was 75, wasn't it? So it's 80, and then because she's been there before, it's an extra 10% or something. I'm not sure. Or just because she's high level, maybe. We'll send her off. Again, she can go back there and do that. Presumably, as you do all 3, you then get a new one. So our next thing is going to be upgrading the town hall, but we need web coral for that. And stinger suit. Immune to killer algae stings. Again, you need silicone and blessed algae tissue, but that's one way to do that. We've already done our offering. Okay. pretty cool. Yeah, we can keep those. I like that it does let you have these items where you can kind of be like, oh yeah, we're going to wait and do that. But that is where we're going to leave it for today. So that was Dive or Die, Children of Rain. I think it's got a lovely aesthetic. Runs really well. Gameplay's like top notch. The other one it reminds me of a little bit. I say this and then I can't remember what it's called. It's like a snowy one, and it's like a journey, and you've got like a boat, but you would keep the boat thing alive, and it's got a similar like drawing art style. I'm kicking myself because I can't remember what it's called, but it's that had Eldritch kind of stuff for it. I remember playing that a while ago, but that was quite a good one as well. Reminded me a lot of this. So yeah, we're gonna let me know if you'd like to see more of this, if that's of interest to you, and yeah, we'll check it back out if you want to see more. But like I said, I'll leave the Steam link in the description below so you can check it out. There is a demo, so you can try it on your own hardware, see what it's like as well. I'd imagine this one would play fine on Steam Deck and all that stuff as well. Controller support. I think it is verified on Steam Deck. Yep, Steam achievements, cloud support, family sharing, all that stuff too. So yeah, it's very good. Very, very good. Well, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.